Hi everyone, Gina Hartzheim with Let's Face It, and today I am going to talk about LimeLife by Alcone's Botanical Foundation and why it is the only foundation that you are ever going to want. Their foundation comes in a palette like this. This is a wax-based foundation. That sounds super heavy. It sounds like it's going to be cakey on your skin. It is going to be anything but that. And it is so versatile. There's so many different ways that you can apply this foundation, all of them resulting in a beautiful, beautiful finish. So what I'm going to use to start with is our Blenderful. This has been dampened and all the water squeezed out. So it's just like just a nice and bouncy little thing. You can take the flat in. You see I've done that a few times. And go in to the foundation, and then you can just press off like this. And that is going to get a lot of coverage right there, how you need it. This is probably what I would call a medium coverage, doing this with a damp Blenderful, okay? This foundation is gorgeous for coverage. It has 50% pigment, you guys. 50% pigment means you use very, very little, and you get this fantastic finish. You get the coverage that you need, and it's going to be long lasting on your face. I have got a banquet tonight that is a Roaring 20s theme, and so I've got my little pin curl there that I'm kind of working with, okay? So this is also a very quick and easy way to get your coverage on. You just kind of pat it around. It's going to then be done, okay? Another way to apply that is with a buffer brush, okay? You see how those bristles are like flat on the end, okay? And so this is really super handy for getting into skin that maybe has a little bit of uneven texture to it, because those bristles, you're going to be able to work it in. Also is going to give you what I would call a medium coverage as well. And then this is just going to buff it out. This is actually called a buffer brush, and so it can just brush that finish right out. This is a beautiful, beautiful way also to apply this foundation. Okay, now I want to show you a couple of other tricks that the pro makeup artists use, okay? One of them is to first, before you apply the foundation, or you can mix the foundation with our facial oil that is called Due Date. This literally is going to give you the J-Lo glow, you guys, okay? This is going to just mix in with that foundation so beautifully. It is going to just look and feel like your skin. It is not even going to look like you're wearing foundation. And it also is going to give you a nice moisturizing effect as well. And then plus, like I said, you kind of get that J-Lo glow out of that too. The other thing that's fun to do with this facial oil after you've got the foundation on too, is that you can use it almost kind of like a little bit of a highlighting oil too. You could do this too mixed with the foundation. That's going to give you more of a liquid type foundation. So the foundation is really one formula that you can use so many different ways. The other way that you can use the foundation is, instead of using a damp Blenderful, use a dry Blenderful. That is going to give you a little bit heavier coverage. If you've got some severe areas that need some covering up, if you suffer from breakouts, if you have some melasma on your face, then using this dry is going to give you even a heavier coverage. And then lastly, here's another super trick that you can do with this, and that is taking our Skin Therapy moisturizer. This is a fabulous moisturizer for normal to dry skin, but it also mixes so well and plays so nicely with our foundation. And so what you do is you just mix the foundation and that moisturizer together. As this warms to your skin, you guys, that's where you get your blendability with this foundation, regardless of whether you're doing it this way or if you're applying it directly to your skin. But just like that, bam, you've got a tinted moisturizer. And you can control the intensity of this. If you want it super sheer, you put in just a little bit of the foundation. You want a little bit heavier coverage, then you put a little bit more of the foundation in. And so you have total control over that. So LimeLife by Alcone's Botanical Foundation, so versatile. One foundation, 4 ways. Use what the pros use, guys, and you will be happy too.